Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're gonna open a Spider-Man bundle. And if you like this kind of content, opening mostly Magic the Gathering bundles, feel free to subscribe, like, and leave a comment. I would like to also open other Magic the Gathering products, but currently they are a bit out of my budget. So hopefully if this channel grows and expands, I can try to open some play boosters, some collector boosters, and expand the channel. So let's get into it. So I bought this bundle for 63 euros, and as in most bundles, it contains lands, 9 play boosters, a special traditional foil alternative art card, which in this case is Radioactive Spider, and it has the oversized Spider-Man die. Furthermore, I will tell you what I think about this set and what I think about Magic in general and future releases and etc. So let's get into it. As always, the bundle doesn't rip properly, but it is what it is. I'm used to it at this point. So let's get into it. Bam, Spidey. So look, I'm a fan of comic books. I'm a fan of Spider-Man. We're gonna talk about the set and how it was made, but I personally like Spider-Man. I like comic books, and I'm excited about this set. And looking at this art and these things, it doesn't feel like Magic. I fully agree. It's not what the older Magic players have fallen in love in. But personally, seeing let's say one of my favorite characters on Magic cards is kind of exciting, and I see both sides. I see honestly both sides. So here we have Venom, and yeah, the box looks amazing. Let's get into it. So this set, it feels rushed, and it is a bit rushed because Wizards of the Coast kind of admitted that this set was supposed to be just, I guess, rares and mythics and uncommons, I think, similar to the Assassin's Creed set, but they decided to expand it last minute. So we have the divider, as always. There's Spidey, there's your +1/+1 counters, there's the card separator, there's Venom, the tokens or counters or whatever, and another separator. By the way, if you don't like to hear me talk about Magic in general and just want to see my polls, at the end of this video, I'm gonna show my polls so you can skip at the end. I'll try to annotate the video so you can really know where to skip to. So as usual, we have they put them on the side. Usually it's with the lands. So we have this I guess popular Magic formats and how to cast. So these general tips and tricks cards. I'm gonna put them on the side. We have our oversized spin down, which I have to say looks pretty cool. It has the classic Spider-Man red with blue, and I think it's really amazing. So I don't play a lot of Magic, but if I do, I will probably use this die as my go-to die. I don't know. I love how it looks. Amazing. I'm gonna put it on the side, and we have our pack of lands with Radioactive Spider as the alternative art foiled card, which comes. Okay, so 9 packs, alternative art. Let's get into it. I'm gonna first open the lands. Let's see if I can find the tab and I don't have to use my scissors. Perfect, found it. 1 second. Bam, bam, bam. So I'm trying to film this video on 4K, highest possible resolution, so you can actually see the art. So here we have Radioactive Spider. And then we have the foil lands. I personally don't like these spiderweb lands. I think they feel a bit what's the word? Not cheap, but just lazy. Just what do? We put the Spider-Man web lens, and we have the foil island. So I don't like these full art lands, if you can call them full art, as much as I like the regular lands, which present, I guess, New York and the suburbs. So here you have, on every land you can see Spider-Man, and there he is again on the islands and in the swamps, in the alleys, and here. Yeah. So I don't know how they fitted the mountains in the Spider-Man vibe, but I guess, yeah, the skyscrapers are the mountains. And yeah, and here are the forests. I was hoping for Spider-Man in a park kind of thing, but I guess, yeah, near some brownstones is good enough. So apologies for the lighting, I didn't have time to film it in the daylight, so I'm doing it at night, so you have this artificial lighting. So these are just the regular non-foil lens. So the lens is not what excited me about this set. Personally, I have to say I'm more excited about the source material cards. And honestly, if I pull one source material card, I would be more than happy. So let's get into it. First pack. So once again, going back, I'm really excited. It's not what most players are excited. Well, not most players. Let's say the loudest voices in Magic are not excited for it. Those people who have been in Magic for a lot of years. So, okay, wrong side. The loudest voices in Magic, the voices that have been in Magic for such a long time, like I guess Tolarian Community College or Community, Academy. The professor is not very excited about this. And kind of see his standpoint, but I think this set draws a lot of players in. And so for uncommons, we have Shriek the Troublemaker, we have Daily Bugle Building, Spider Bite Web Warden, and first we have Friendly Neighborhood into a Cosmic Spider-Man. And then we have Spectacular Tactics as foil and a regular mountain. Okay, I'm gonna put these on the side so we take a look at them at the end. So as I said, the loudest voices in Magic are against these Universes Beyond sets, and I kind of understand them. And if I had to choose, I would make these sets maybe once per year, not include them in standard. Just make them as a fun set that people can play with their favorite characters, and I don't know, is keeping standard solid and homogeneous best for the game? I don't know, because at some point we had so I played when Lorwyn came out, and at some points then we had goblins and elves and etc., and then at some point robots came in and artifacts, and it felt a bit all over the place. So I didn't know how all these, let's say, types fit together in creatures, but we played the game, we had fun. So yeah, it's a bit strange to see, let's say, Spider-Man and Cloud and then Aang on the battlefield all together. But also previously we had sets which were at the same time in standard, which did not fit together. So I kind of see the point and I don't. So the first comment is Wisecrack into Ezekiel Sims, Spider Totem, Spider piloted by Penny into Maximum Carnage. And what's beyond that? Okay, we have Spider-Man 2099, which is the borderless, and I think it's the showcase. I think if you stack them up, it makes an scene art. Yes, into a foil Scorpion Sting. And then a University Campus land into a treasure token and Human Citizen. By the way, if you have some comments on how I open these bundles and what do you think about these openings, feel free to drop them and I will try to make these videos better. I try to focus on, let's say, the cards, the art of the cards, and yeah, just to, I really hope that people can enjoy the opening as I open them, and I enjoy this set as well. So my honest thoughts about this set, I'm excited for it, as I said. How do I stack them? Maybe like this. So this is the first one, this is the second one, this is the third one. So pack number 3. So this set, I think currently a lot of people don't see value in it and are very skeptical of it. But I think in the long run, there's a lot of value in this set. And the reason why I say this is because I feel this will be the first Magic the Gathering set for a lot of people. And then they will look on this very fondly. When I went on vacation, there wasn't a single kid without a Spider-Man item. Every kid had something Spider-Man related. And I think Magic players, of course, they're not following they don't follow every sphere of what's happening in the world. But I feel like for a lot of kids, Spider-Man is the hero. So first we have Aunt May, we have Hobgoblin Mantled Marauder, Spider-Man Heroic Horde into a Arena Heart of the Spider, and then a foil Craven's Cats. So, yeah. Let's do this into a regular planes. So I have to be honest, I don't play Magic as much as I want to. So most of the cards that I open or the openings that I do is because I just enjoy I just enjoy watching Magic, I enjoy following Magic, I enjoy the art, I enjoy just watching what's happening in the game, but I currently don't have time to play. And most of these cards I end up selling, and then the money I get from the sales I use for new sets, for new releases. And I have to be honest, most of these cards I'm not gonna sell anytime soon. I think there is value in these cards, and in the long run, the cards will the price will just grow. So I'm not gonna sell them anytime soon, maybe in a year or two, and that's how I think I'm gonna make most of the money. And of course, I'm gonna keep some of the cards because I just love how they look. And yeah. So first uncommon, we have Green Goblin Revenant, Spider-Mobile, Craven Proud Predator into a interdimensional Web Watch. Okay, cool. And then we have an uncommon Web Warriors into a foil Forest. So that's 1, 2. No, this is not. Pack 1, Pack 2, Pack 3, Pack 4. And yeah, we have the foil Forest into a treasure token. And one of the cards that I'm gonna collect or try to collect is the source material cards. As I said, I'm a comic book fan. I enjoy the art of the comic books. And let's go. And I want to collect some of the, let's say, the 70s, the 80s art. I'm gonna try to collect those. I'm not gonna collect every single one of them, but I'm gonna collect some of them and just keep them. And probably not gonna sell those, but I'm not gonna be surprised if in like 10 years time they're worth a pretty penny, let's say. So let's go. Scorpion Sitting Striker, Chameleon Master of Disguise, Silver Sable Mercenary Leader, into a Spinneret and Spiderling. So this is like I've seen a few openings of bundles, play boosters, collector boosters, and this is the most open card I've seen. Like this is insane how many times I've seen this card. Into a whoa, okay, a foil Peter Parker. So it's not the special art, but it is. And I'm gonna move my camera a tidbit. I hope I don't ruin this. Foil Peter Parker mythic into amazing Spider-Man. Amazing. I love this. It would be amazing if I opened alternative art. But this is good enough. I'm happy. You know, to see one of your childhood heroes that you grew up with, to see them on a magic card. I mean, kind of amazing. And then into Ominous Asylum and a spider token. So yeah, and also let's talk about the general value of these cards. I don't think Wizards of the Coast will reprint this set or any cards in this set. And why do I think this? It's because they couldn't even get these cards on MTG Arena. Imagine them going to Marvel and asking, "Oh Marvel, pretty please, can we reprint this set?" And Marvel will say, "What? To decrease the value of our precious superhero?" I don't think so. So my thoughts, even if Wizards comes out with a statement saying, "Oh, we're definitely reprinting this set. We have the rights, and Marvel can't do, or Disney can't do anything about it." Yeah, I kind of don't believe you. I really don't believe that you can reprint this set whenever you wish. And I think these cards will be one and done. I think maybe later down the line, if they make a Spider-Man set number 2, there will be some reprints. But the expensive cards will not be reprinted. So we have Sudden Strike, Terrific Team Up, Prison Break into a spectacular Spider-Man. Whoa, yes. Oh my god. It's not one of the special suits, but still happy to see this. Into a multiversal passage. Oh my god. Wow. Amazing. It's not a foil, but it's a borderless multiversal passage into a foil superior foe of Spider-Man. And then we have a full art forest into a robot token. And I don't think they're gonna reprint this. I really don't think. I really think the Soul Stone will be one and done. I think they're gonna. This is the only time we're gonna see the Soul Stone in a set, maybe in a special edition, maybe in a holiday something. But in a set, I don't think we're gonna see it. So I really hope that I'm gonna pull the Soul Stone. I know that's the chase, but even if I don't pull it, I'm probably gonna buy it and keep it. Because I really think the Soul Stone, considering how they can't reprint, I think they can't reprint it as much as they want. It's gonna be like similar to the reserve list. And it's gonna be the Soul Stone, and then people in 15 years will say, or 10 years will say, "Oh, I should have bought a Soul Stone when it was 30, 40, 50 euros or dollars." I don't know where the price will land on. But I think the Soul Stone will be one and done, and it will be a staple. And at least that's my opinion. I might be wrong. If you think I'm wrong, drop a comment. I like to have a discussion. Everyone has their own opinion. I'm very much open to arguing calmly and respectfully discuss this. So Rhino Barreling Brute into a wall crawl, and then the Spots Portal into a Electro Assaulting Battery. Let's see if we get lucky, and then a Passenger Ferry, full Passenger Ferry into a Sinister Hideout, and a Spider token. Okay, we have 2 more packs to go. Let's see, a Soul Stone, Source card, Source Material card. What else do I hope? I really want to see a Spider-Punk. Also, I think Spider-Punk is really cool. Let's get into it. So I think this set It's at least the expensive IP sets. I think people should grab them and keep them, and then in years to come, the value will. I think it will skyrocket. Let's see. I hope I'm wrong. Actually, on this one, I really hope I'm wrong. I want to see Magic to be more open, to not gatekeep cards. I don't want cards to go to infinity and beyond. To have $100, €100 collector booster, and something like that. So we have a spider suit into a vulture scheming scavenger, spider UK, and then ultimate green goblin into a foil daily bugle, and then foil savage mansion, and a treasure token. Okay. Last pack. Also, guys, because Magic the Gathering releases are happening once every 2 to 3 months, I'm considering making other videos where I'm gonna talk about what are my thoughts on what's happening in the game, thoughts on Magic in general, because I want to make them in a way that they're a bit different from everyone else's videos. I want to make a video about collector boosters. I know a lot of people are, especially the Final Fantasy collector boosters. I feel a lot of people are jumping on the bandwagon. And don't get me wrong, they're expensive, but I have a kind of a controversial take on it, and I wanna say it out loud. I wanna discuss it, and I want people to change my mind, to tell me, oh, you're wrong. So we have Rhino's Rampage into a Spider-Girl Legacy Hero, Scarlet Spider Kane into Spider Sands. Let's hope we pull something, and then a foil Sun Spider Nimbleweaver, and then just a regular swamp. So usually last packs are not where the magic happens. The magic happens in between packs. So okay, let me scoop everything up in the best way possible so I don't scratch them. I guess this was the highlight booster, which was booster number 6. And then 1 second. So yeah, we've opened Spider-Man, and I don't know. Even though it's not magic, it doesn't feel like magic, I can't help but get excited about it. So we're gonna do it in reverse. Oh, this is a bit bad. Apologies. So we have Spider Sense, Ultimate Green Goblin, Electro Assaulting Battery, Multiversal Passage, Spectacular Spider-Man. Wow, amazing. Foil Peter Parker. Let me flip it on the other side so you can see it. Look at that. Look at Spidey go. Spinneret and Spiderling. I think everyone has this card. Interdimensional Web Watch. Araña Heart of the Spider. Spider 2099. Maximum Carnage. Friendly Neighborhood. Cosmic Spider-Man. And then the Radioactive Spider, which is in every bundle. So, yeah, if you like this video, leave a like, leave a comment. I'm always open to discussions. And thank you for watching. See you when Avatar gets released. Until then, I hope to release a video where I discuss my views on the whole Magic the Gathering situation. And yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Bye.